Hey, welcome to another episode of Disney Dust. It's DisneyDwayne, and it's been a while, but we're going to be reviewing this time around Peter Pan and Wendy, the straight to Disney Plus live action adaptation of another classic film. Yes, Disney has been doing lots of that lately. The next one coming out is, of course, The Little Mermaid. And this time around, it seems that reviewers have generally been favorable towards this movie. Audiences, though, not as much, and this is what's reflected currently on Rotten Tomatoes. Well, what do I think? Well, we're going to get into some spoilers, but I'll warn you once again before that happens. Overall, Neverland is something that has become dear to my heart, and I do love the themes of growing old, time chasing you, the clock ticking, and or staying young at the same time, right? So, it's very hard to not like any Peter Pan related movie or story because these themes are just so layered, and I just love it. How Captain Hook, is facing, I guess, the fear of growing old, and he's reminded when the crocodile's around, TikTok, and also Peter Pan staying so young, and how they were friends before. All of those layers are so wonderful to me, and this movie itself also brings out a lot of the backstory more than what the animated film did, I feel. There's even something in the mother looking at Peter Pan, Wendy's mother. Um, there's just so much going on, right? Peter Pan's friendship with Captain Hook, and how what happened to Captain Hook, where did he go, who his parents are. I loved all of that. However, in the thread of the whole thing, um, I did feel that Peter Pan this time around in this movie was either not portrayed strongly or just written strongly. It could be one of the two or both. I don't want to fault one specifically, and I can't really put a finger to it either. I just felt that he was sort of a bit lackluster as a character this time around, or perhaps because also Wendy and Captain Hook were so strong as characters, as well as in portrayal by the actors, that maybe Peter Pan failed. Um, so that could have been improved in some ways to make it a more even movie. But overall, I felt like it was such a visual spectacular. It was just beautiful all around, and there's a bit of CGI moments that you feel, though, like sometimes Tinkerbell felt a bit like a cutout, understandably, because she's smaller and they had to do a cutout literally and to put her in the scene. But overall, it's a great movie. It made me very happy. However, I do sometimes wonder if these adaptations could be something different. People have been complaining about it, and so there are these series of books called Disney the Twisted series, like what if this happened. And there was one that's called Straight On Till Morning. It made me fall in love with Neverland so much more because of the layers it brought out. Straight On Till Morning is one of those books about Neverland that you can find in this series of twisted Disney tales. So go check that out. If that were made into a movie, I think I would have enjoyed it a lot. This movie, though, did make me cry, which sometimes is all I gauge it against as a success or a failure of a movie. The part, and this is a spoiler coming up, where Peter and Captain Hook were fighting on the ship, and Captain Hook was just about to fall, and Peter was trying to save him, and it was like there was no other way to save him but to have him himself believe in happy things and to fly. And it was so sad, it made me tear when Captain Hook looked at Peter, and Peter said, think happy thoughts so that you can fly. And Captain Hook just went, I have none. How sad is that? It just made me look at the villain in another way. These are bad guys because they're just not happy people, from circumstances. And so it was very powerful to me. In any case, I give this a 3.5 out of 5. What did you think about Peter Pan and Wendy? Also, great that they made Tinkerbell and Peter Pan people of color. Even the Little Mermaid coming up, you have Ariel as a person of color, and how great they just released the pictures of the sisters, and they represent all the seven seas. So you've got an Asian one, and It's amazing. What did you think? Leave your comments in the comment section below. If you like my reviews, of course, if you haven't followed the channel, give this a subscribe, share this video with your friends, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Bye.